Hello and welcome to the second part of Making Choices I Hate in Dragon Age Origins. If you haven't already seen the first part to this series, I recommend you go watch it. I'll leave it in the cards above because I don't want to spoil you for what happens for that one. But certainly Shath has left a few things in their wake that has been a time. So today we'll be beginning with Redcliffe. We did end up in the party camp, so there may be some interesting conversations to come, but then we will be straight on to Redcliffe Castle. All right, let's get into it. Oakley dokley, let's go. Okay, so immediately off the bat, I need to speak to my party members. I don't know that this is gonna go very well at all. I teased at the end who I was going to possibly be romancing, whether I would let the game choose that or whether I would choose something for myself. Someone suggested I don't deserve anyone, which is entirely fair. I don't know that I do, but I think that for the purposes of this video, more of a commentary involving a romance would be a lot more fun, I feel. If I let the game make these decisions, I get the feeling I'll end up with Morrigan. But if I kind of meta it a little, I could actually choose the choice that I don't like as much. For now, I think it'll be more interesting just to kind of see how everyone falls in the friendship realm right now until we can get Zevran, the last of our 4 romance partners, and then I will talk a little bit about romances. So yeah, let's go chat to people.
What do you need? Ask away.
I'd like to ask you something.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
Ooh, I could be especially mean. Sounds like an excellent method of control, which it absolutely isn't. If you don't know about Dragon Age, or like if it's been a while, I can catch you up a little, but Templars use lyrium in order to access their magical powers. But lyrium is also a very important component to a lot of spells. And so the Templars essentially, they police the mages. It's quite literally what they are. They're horrible magical police. Because the Chantry controls the lyrium trade, then yeah. Lyrium is a very addictive substance, so the Templars often become addicted to these substances, then they are required to stay in the Order because their addiction, and I hate it a lot, but we're gonna have to make some choices that are gonna kind of align with the Templars, and I feel really gross thinking about it, but to grin and bear it, aren't we? Sounds like an excellent method of control.
You think so, huh? Lucky me.
Oh, -10. Alistair, my boy. Oh. That feels bad. That feels real bad. I'm sorry, Alistair. I'm gonna talk
What
to
do you
him
need
again.
now? If you really have to, go ahead.
Oh, he does not like me at all. It will be really interesting to see whether there are any additional dialogue or like how the other characters will shut you down when they don't like you. Haha, very funny.
I do my best.
Oh.
What can I say? Let's
I forgot
see.
that
I
he
was in the
likes
Chantry
joking.
before.
Don't start crying again, please.
Yes, you're right. I should be angry for what happened to him, not sad.
That was an okay
I
response.
shouldn't forget what Loghain did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
I'm not done talking though.
What do you need now?
-3. I'm
If you really have to, go ahead.
gonna hit you very soon now.
You would do violence upon me? I am shocked and dismayed.
Are you flirting with me?
Dogs would never. She despised me.
Sounds like a bunch of whining.
I suppose you're right.
Why are you
I
being so
wasn't raised as the
reasonable?
Earl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in. Anyway,
I got +1.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream.
This part is a little complicated. Normally, I would actually usually dismiss Leliana, because she's quite fervent in her beliefs about the Maker, and she's very like pro Chantry, I, however, am not pro-chantry. They're mean and they keep people under control. I'm really not about it. So I think in this, I might actually have to be somewhat faithful, which is strange because I am a dwarf. That is kind of like a contradicting thing. But I will at least believe her, I guess, and kind of go along with it in that sense. So let's go with the best option there, because all of them are just like basically dismissing her. But let's go with this one. And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped.
Because, yeah, I'm just really not about, like, the whole, like, oh, you know, fantasy god sent me a sign and, like, that's what made me do things. I'm very much someone who likes that people do things because they know that it's the right thing to do, not because they saw a sign from God. Ooh, I could be very religious. The blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him?
I don't know.
Ooh.
He made this world. He could destroy it. But there is so much worth saving. You're such a pessimist.
Oh no, she just proves that. I thought that would help. I mean, I think that particular line was definitely not going to help. Yep, start of religious Shath, I suppose.
He cannot possibly have love for all. The sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I hate that. So, like, essentially the chantry is built on only the believers will have any chance of being looked upon kindly. And that the Maker can't possibly love everyone. They can only love those who pray hard enough. I hate this. I hate this so much. Okie dokie. I managed to somehow get a +3 approval, so that's pretty good. Sten.
Why are we stopping?
I don't think this will be much of a surprise to anyone. I don't really like Sten. He murdered an entire family. I know that he's apparently sorry for it, but just not about it. I've never really liked him at all. I do his personal quest because I like completing quests. That's really it. Just don't really like him. So does that mean I have to be nice to him? I don't know. I guess I'll just talk and see what options come up. Little hostile, aren't we?
Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
I just still cannot look past the murder part of the murder aspect of everything. That is more the thing. His actual attitude towards stuff doesn't really bother me at all. Because, like, I can entirely imagine that if you end up in an entirely foreign place to you, that you wouldn't want to talk to people. I get that. I absolutely get that. He murdered 8 people, including children. Yeah, I just, like, I don't know. There are some things I think, like, obviously, I've played this before. I know why he killed the family, but I just don't believe that it's a good enough reason. You know? Like, there's not a lot of things that can justify murder, and mostly the only thing that could possibly even get close to even justifying it is self-defense. And it was not self-defense. It was literally just, I lost a sword that was very important to me and I killed an entire family because I was in a bloodlust. Like, ugh. Hate it. Let's go. I don't want to talk to you. I mean, does that mean I have to talk to him? I don't know. Gonna go talk to Morrigan. Morrigan. Probably just ask a bunch of questions about her mother.
What do you wish of? The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
I said that I was going to be a devout dwarven boy, so the Chantry simply seeks to protect us from danger.
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the Circle's thrall for the sake of what might be.
I love that everyone in this game is so patient when you say really silly things.
Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. It does seem a little revolting. This might be where the patience goes out the window. Let's watch it happen.
Typical. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed lest the dust gather on us.
Yikes. No, -15. Okay, that's everyone we have so far. Let's go to Redcliffe. I haven't run into the dog yet. Did the game just decide for me that I don't deserve the dog? Let me guess, you're an idiot.
Yes, that's right. I stopped you to tell you that I'm an idiot. Whew! Thank the maker you know already. Now I can stop worrying I'll be found out.
Alrighty, Rudy. -9. Where are we sitting with them? Okay, round about the middle. Quite a ways back. Look at that. -46. I need to try and keep party members with me for as long as possible. So I may need to kind of get away with it by like giving them a gift every now and then. Because otherwise they will leave me. And then there won't be any point, really. I wonder if I could just get them all to leave me in the end. I don't know that I gave the flower over. I'm pretty sure I did. But I don't know that I did. Maybe when it crashed, I saved and I didn't do it. I just looked it up because I was curious. Turns out I was meant to meet them before Lothering. I think I accidentally killed the dog. At least I did it by accident. Didn't make it a conscious decision. I hate this. I hate this. Get out of my way. I have no time for slack-jawed fools.
I'm not stopping you or anything. But have you even heard what's happened here? Has anyone?
Not at all. There's a civil war going on if you haven't noticed.
We heard news about the king and all the fighting. That was before everything started here. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl. Yet, Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
You want my help? You don't know me.
I know
You
Alistair,
don't know me.
and I trust those he chooses to travel with. What do you say?
Can I say no? Will that just break it? I have to say no, we can't help you.
We're just going to abandon these people to their fate? Surely you don't mean that.
This is not up for discussion.
I see you're taking the Grey Warden reputation for ruthlessness to heart.
What a relief that you do not intend to mire us in this pitiful mess.
Oh my god, Morgan,
Let us be on the
no.
way soon.
I see. That's disappointing.
I'm sorry, my lord. You have to understand, as Grey Wardens, the Darkspawn are our primary concern.
I suggest you leave the village, then. We have much to prepare for, and your presence would surely be a distraction. Thank you, Thomas. Please return to your post and continue keeping an eye out. Report to Murdoch on your way.
Yes, Ban Tegan.
I can just leave. This feels bad. I can't believe I can just refuse. And that Alistair's okay with it. I would have thought he would have been like, hey, I want to help. Oh my god.
So that's it. You're not going to help us. You're just gonna leave?
Yes, right away.
So, you're abandoning us. If you leave, I doubt we'll make it through the night. Please, we need your help.
I guess I go somewhere else. I don't like this at all. I'll go to Sulcher's Pass, just get that done with. no, we get to see it.
They're coming!
Will you stop eating?
Okay, now that we've gone there, let's try and head back. We also had the control rod for Shale, so... You have returned to Redcliffe only to find it a ghost town. The attack on this village must not have gone well. There may still be some survivors in the village, however. Oh no. Okay, this is kind of anticlimactic though, the slow running into town. That's killing the mood a little. Let's go check the tavern, maybe? No one here. A scavenger.
Get away, you! I'm armed!
Don't worry, we're not hurting you.
Yeah? What about your friends? Well, I guess you don't look the sort. I just thought vultures would arrive sooner or later. Monsters attacked the village and dragged the bodies off to the castle. It's magic. Dark magic. There's a bit of valuables left if you look hard. Apparently the monsters weren't interested in them much. Only survivors in the chantry. Dying or asleep, maybe. I'm not going to risk it.
Thanks for the information.
Right. Remember,
I really would like to
there's
not.
plenty
I
to
really
go
would
around.
like to end him. I can just leave him alone. I think this makes it so much worse. I love Tegan. But is he literally the only one who survived? Oh my god. This is horrifying. As awful as this feels, I'm going to leave him because I want to know how far it'll let me go without helping. I wonder if it'll just let me do it or whether he'll, like, you know, plot armor his way out of it or whatever, because there is literally no one in this entire place. The blacksmith isn't here. All of the houses are empty. I didn't even know that this was possible. And I guess, like, that was the whole point of this series, was, like, I wanted to see what would happen. Like, what these changes would make to the game. I think I'd rather just not know. Okay, I know I gotta go in there, but I need a key, don't I? Can I go in there now? No, I can't. I think I'm stuck. I think I have to help him. Because I don't actually know that it will let me proceed without helping him. Because I need to get in there using the key. And I can't find a key. And I'm pretty sure Tegan has the key. So I guess he does get plot armor, technically. Treat his wounds. You treat Tegan's wounds successfully and he begins to regain consciousness.
What happened? Where am I? Am I still in the village?
Don't thank me for saving your life, by the way.
Saving my life? How long did I lay there? Where are all the villagers?
Oh dear.
They're gone. All of them. You abandoned us. Why would you leave us to this fate?
You're alive. Why are you complaining?
I am thankful for my life, but everyone I sought to protect is dead. I have failed to save the village. I know you have business of your own here. Is this why you have returned?
Surely Al-Eamon must be dead by now.
Don't say that. You don't know that. He could still be alive. I had planned to make my way into the castle once everyone was safe, and it seems there is nothing stopping me now. Come with me to the mill, if you like. We can talk more there.
He's so sad and so angry. Why did I start with Redcliffe?
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
That's convenient.
Perhaps I should have gone into the castle earlier, but I could not leave the villagers. Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
You don't seem very concerned with what's happened here.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Don't really care. Impertinent for a dwarf, you mean?
No, I did not mean... That is to say, please, stop this. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable.
Have
Isolde,
I
can you
though?
excuse us for a
I
moment?
have proven
We
nothing.
must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Okay. Secret passage ahoy.
I shall do it.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yes, I came in through a secret tunnel.
There's a tunnel? Then why hasn't anyone in the castle used it? We could all have escaped by now.
You aren't going anywhere.
Well, I meant before, when all this began. Perhaps a bit of explanation is in order. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
Why was that, Jowan? Why was that? Lady Isolde mentioned that a mage was behind all this.
No, I poisoned Al-Eamon, but that's all I did.
So why did you poison Al-Eamon?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
Okay, so normally with Jowan, I usually bring him so that he can be, like, punished later, you know, like kind of justice-wise. Like, I don't want to be the one that doles out the judgment. However, Keeping him in his cell does nothing. Letting him out can be bad. I think letting him out is the worst of the two. So, in terms of like what I would normally do. So I'm gonna let him out. Morrigan approves, Alyssa disapproves, and Lillian, but not too much. So like, that's better than normal. Oh my god, these are the people. These are the villagers. We are fighting the villagers.
Won't be defeated.
Okay, reloading suddenly made everyone's hair dye again, so mods, you're doing great work. Great work, everyone. It is great to be a warrior and just be like standing at the front of the show and just being like, yo, I am taking everything here.
Find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
She's gonna go back and no one is there. Not a singular person. You should check on her when you have the time to make sure she made it back safely. I mean, I did kill everything on the way. Should probably be alright. Nope, their hair is still fucked. Oh my god, Tegan with no hair. Oh dear.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
So he is the evil force you speak of.
No! Don't say that! So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Your hair, though.
Blessed Andraste.
Not so much.
I would never have forgiven myself had you died.
I see no way this can end happily. So I should elaborate here. I usually in this instance, I would then go to the circle and get the mage's help and then bring them back here and do the whole ceremony, or I would get Jowan to do it and then sacrifice Isolde in order to do that. There is, however, a third option, which is just straight up killing Connor. Now, I have never done that before, so I don't know whether... I think that a lot of people are going to be mad at me, but I also think it's the perfect option to hate, because it's not Connor's fault that he ended up being possessed by a demon, or by a spirit, I should say. It is not his fault at all. And I am very, like, I am pretty pro blood magic, you know. It's kind of, it's just a means to do what you need to do. It's not innately bad. It's just that the people who use it can often be bad. So yeah, I would generally, it's not his fault, but that means that then for this playthrough, I need to kill him. So I see no way this can end happily.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
Yeah, so the whole, like, you get possessed by a spirit and then you are then, therefore, like, not able to be your own person is very, like, chantry propaganda. But it is definitely still mostly true. Spirits embody a feeling or a moral or whatnot. You see it in Dragon Age 2 with Anders. So while they are in some ways they retain themselves, in part, it does kind of override them almost. And that's kind of a nuance that the Chantry doesn't really take. They're just like, nope, you've been taken over by a demon. Doesn't matter that you're still partially yourself. You're just gone forever. So I am gonna be the zealous one and be the worst. What are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
Connor is my nephew, but he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be merciful.
Then I know what we must do.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly.
Forget the ritual. We fight the demon here.
No! No! I won't let you do this! It isn't right! It isn't right!
It isn't right! Please don't do this! There must be another way!
There are a lot of people trying to convince me to not do this. You know what's for the best, Liliana?
No! I don't know that!
What?
You do this, and you'll be killing an innocent. His death will not make up for any of the others.
Go and do this quickly. We must save Eamon and restore the castle. I will make Isolde understand.
She only disapproves 5 for it, though, so she must partly agree at least. Like, it feels bad. It's not Connor's fault. It's not Connor's fault that he ended up getting controlled by a demon, because that would have been something that he learnt in the Chantry. Instead, he got taught in the way that he did that may not have necessarily stressed the importance of not doing things like this. Because Jowan was an arse, and Jowan is an arse. I really don't like Jowan. Because he's just very neglectful of him and is more willing to help Loghain by poisoning the Arl than he is to help a child who is suffering through the same issue that he had. A child that is trying to avoid a life in the circle, which is exactly what Jowan always wanted. And it shits me. So, Jowan, you're the worst. Get out of here. Get dead. Let's go upstairs. God, there's so many dead people.
Go away. She won't like you being here. She'll just try to hurt you.
I'm not afraid of being hurt.
I know. I think the scary lady is afraid of you. She says you'll ruin everything. I can't hear her now, but she's never very far. I tried to stop her, but I can't. She said she'd help Father. I didn't think she'd hurt everyone. Honestly, I didn't.
I'm gonna say that. Like, I'm making a bad decision. I'm not gonna be an ass to a child. Dwarves say we return to the stone when we die.
I don't think we do that. Songs say we go to the Maker. I hope he's nice. Is it going to hurt much?
Enough, let's be done.
You'll never win. You'll never take him. He's mine.
Because that's a desired demon that controlled him.
Stop! Don't hurt him! Please, have mercy on him. He's just a boy. He doesn't deserve this.
Get out of the way before he recovers.
There must be another option. The Circle must know some spell, or we could bring him to the cathedral and dinner him. They could exorcise him.
An exorcism will not help him, my lady.
Make her help me. There must be some other way. Don't kill my baby. I'm begging you.
It is interesting that, like, so many times now, when we've made a decision, the game will, like, try and talk us out of it. Because normally, you know, just go along with what seems right, and when I'm not, apparently it's quite different. We must destroy the demon.
No, it doesn't have to be this way. I know what's at stake, but you can't tell me it's worth his life.
Knock her out, kill Connor by this needs to end now.
No. Please,
Ugh. The noise.
What have you done?
I did what I had to do.
Will I lose my whole family, do you think? Enough. I wish to mourn my son now. Give me that at least.
Well, at least there are some people still alive. Oh god, the fire is all squares. Oh no. Oh. That's very sad. Why am I invited to the funeral? I feel like out of everyone, I should not be here. I do not deserve.
Still a matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. What do you think?
Nope, I think he should die. Or released. No, but then... Yeah, I mean, I could do released. He should be executed.
I would agree with that statement. Heartily.
Executed? Are you certain?
Yes. Yeah, because I would normally either choose the, for Eamon to judge him when he wakes up, or to let him go. Because even though he did poison the Arl, he still is on the run and desperate and whatever. I'm just a little bit happy that we get to choose to kill him. Ow, my eye is being weird. I'm just a little bit happy that we get to choose to kill him. In fact, I'd prefer to do it myself.
I see. Very well. If you wish to be his executioner, I cannot deny you that request. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Sten approves. Of course Sten would approve of me killing a child. Of course Morrigan approves, but it's just me killing demons. She doesn't mind. Okie dokie, I gotta get out of the castle. So to finish off the episode, we'll go talk to Alistair because he has a change of heart. But right after that, we do need to go to the dungeon. Right before that, I mean. Huh? Wonder how long it would take to get rid of all the bones and shit around here. I like that I let him out just to get him to come up to then have him immediately put back into prison.
So they tell me this is it. You're my executioner, is that right?
You deserve what you get.
I agree. Things have just gone so wrong and I can't take any of it back. Can I make a final request?
Forget it.
Then do it. If you're going to kill me, do it now. I've been waiting for this.
I hereby execute you for your crimes.
Very well.
I feel like I could have, let him out or something. Liliana, Alistair, and Morrigan disapprove of that. Good work, me. Is that the sign of a good decision when everyone disagrees with you? Or... Yep, this is gonna go very badly.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Straight into it, aren't we? You were there, you saw what happened.
Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now. You killed Connor. You killed him. A little boy. How could you do that?
You said I should do it, Alistair. You said I should do it. Are you saying I should have used blood magic? You?
I don't know. Maybe. It was Lady Isolde's fault what happened at the castle. With all that blood on her hands, maybe you should have let her sacrifice herself. This is the Jarl's son we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't revive him then.
What? Of course we should revive him. That hasn't changed. I just don't know how you could do it, how you could make that decision. I owe the Jarl more than this.
It's almost like, Alistair, you cannot make hard decisions. I know that this is a particularly hard decision, but that is a character flaw of yours, that you cannot make hard decisions. Quit your whining, you could have done no better.
Thanks. This is typical of you, really, isn't it? I don't know why I should have expected any different. Enough. I don't want to say any more. I've said too much as it is. We've still got plenty to do and we should do it.
-39. I'm pretty sure that is the remaining amount to make it 100. Alistair is -100 approval rating. Let's hope he can't leave. Morrigan? I think it's just Alistair that has something to say.
What do you wish of me?
I usually avoid this because...
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as
It's kind
any.
of a rude thing to say, but why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
-10. Okay, cool, yeah. We've really evened it out. Everyone hates us. Okay, cool. On that note, on that wonderful note, knowing that this space will forever be devoid of a dog because I forgot to hand in the flower through 10 of the different restarts that I had to do, we'll never have a dog. And I feel like that is apt punishment for this playthrough. I also think that before the final fight, just for the fun of it, I should see how many people I can get to leave me. And just like, I will just face the archdemon alone or something. I don't know. I just feel like I need to be punished for my decisions today. So that's where we're at. But on that note, thank you for being here today. Thank you for witnessing this journey with me. I am so sorry for all of the things that you had to witness for this part of the playthrough. Wow. Okay. But next, I think that we will take on the Brecilian Forest. I find that that tends to be one of the easier ones to do, and it will definitely be interesting making choices there as well. So I will see you then for that one. I will see you there with Shath, ready to take on the elves and the werewolves. If you have any comments about this playthrough, please feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. If you like this, just tell me that you liked it, please. I feel very insecure now that everything is the worst. Bye. I'll see you next time.